Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's video I'm going to talk about Jupiter transit in Punarvasu Nakshatra that happened on the 13th of August 2025 and its impact on Aquarius rising. Anybody with an Aquarius rising, Aquarius ascendant, Aquarius Lagna or Moon in Aquarius, and this video is applicable for all of them. So Aquarius people, a beautiful transit for you because Jupiter is the very important planet in your chart. It lords your money, it lords your gains, and is currently transiting in the 5th house now in its own nakshatra. So very, very important transit. I would request you to watch this video till the end because this would give you a lot of insights about what is happening your way in the next 1 year. So before I talk to you about that, let me just give you a quick overview around Punarvasu Nakshatra, the themes of this nakshatra. So as I said, this particular nakshatra is ruled by Jupiter. Okay, the deity is goddess Aditi, which is considered to be the goddess of abundance. Now it has two themes, guys. The first theme is a return of light. Second chance is light after the darkness, success after failure. Okay, rise after the fall. So, I mean, in your sense, you can connect it like, for example, even if you guys, you've hit the rock bottom around your stock market investments, you've incurred rock bottom losses, you've seen the lowest point around stock market. Now, in the next 1 year, Aquarius people, you would recover everything back from the stock market only or from the cryptocurrency. Why am I saying this? Because, Jupiter is transiting in the house of your speculation. So this is just just wanted to explain you the themes around this nakshatra, which is, rise after the fall. Now, the next theme is a repetitive pattern, which I'm going to walk you through in the video only. So now, Jupiter, let's talk about, what is coming your way in the next 1 year. So guys, one thing, Jupiter prior to 13th of August was not in a very comfortable position because Jupiter was in the nakshatra of Rahu. Jupiter was in Adra nakshatra. Now the first thing is Jupiter is in its own nakshatra, Punarvasu. Second, Jupiter would remain in this nakshatra for the next approximately 1 year. And Jupiter transits in your 5th house. So what is 5th house, guys? 5th house is the house for your romantic relationships. It is the house for your children. It is the house of your startup. It is the house for speculation, which is, cryptocurrency, which is stock market. It is the house of creativity. It is the house of education. It is the house of mantra chanting. So in all these areas, you would see extreme expansion. Okay. Now let's take up the first thing, which is around your romantic relationships. So guys, beautiful time for people who are single and they are looking for a romantic partner. Now in the next approximately 1 year after 13th of August, you would definitely find your romantic partner. Now people who are already in a romantic relationship, they would see that all the problems if they had prior to 13th of August. That would get resolved. Now, because I said it has a repetitive pattern. So I want to add here one more thing, guys. Even if you are, you feel that your romantic relationship has ended. Okay, don't consider it as an end. Because, there would be reconciliation that would happen. So that's the theme of this nakshatra. It's a repetitive pattern. So don't consider if any kind of ending happens, don't consider it the final verdict. You would again reconcile. Things would again get back to normalcy. So this is an important thing. So that's mostly around the romantic relationship. It's a beautiful time around that. Now, guys, this is the house for speculation, which means stock market, which means cryptocurrency, and Jupiter from the 5th gives an aspect on the 11th house of gains and its own house. So guys, this means that, around the stock market, you would gain. There would be gains around stock market. And because it has a repetitive pattern, so it would be repetitive gains, you would experience in the next 1 year. So my strong recommendation, if you are passing through the Jupiter periods and you have a decent position of Jupiter in your natal chart, so guys, do invest around stock markets, do invest in cryptocurrency, but again, the research needs to be done by you. But this particular movement, assures that there would be one gains and there would be repeated gains. So that's what it is. Now, the third thing is about your children also, guys. Now, people who are already parents, they would see some great development in their children. They would receive some great news around their children. Okay, people who are planning to become parents, this is an excellent time, guys. Jupiter, the biggest benefit, the planet of good luck, the planet of wealth, and the guru of Devtas, the biggest benefic planet is transiting in your house of children. Guys, this is a beautiful time for the next 1 year for people who are planning to become parents. This is a beautiful time. Now, guys, now this thing is about the startup also. So one, because I said this particular nakshatra has a theme of, light, like return of light, a second chance. So the first thing I would say is people who are planning, Aquarius people who are planning to get into a startup. Excellent time. This next 1 year would be excellent. People who have got into a startup and then, shut it down. Now again, give it another try. Give it another thought. Because, understand the theme. This is return of light. You have fallen down. Maybe you've thought that, you thinking right now that the startup idea is not good. You've seen the rock bottom here, but again, consider. Okay, even, people who wants to invest in a startup, they would also gain a lot. So guys, you may consider that also. If in case, you're planning to invest in some kind of a startup, this is also seen from here. So beautiful time around speculation, beautiful time around cryptocurrency. And there would be repeated gains, okay, in the next 1 year. Now, the next thing is about the creativity. Like, anybody into any creative profession. I'll give an example. Like, you are into somebody, say an actor or maybe an actress who are trying for a role, or, who's into any kind of a creative profession. So guys, this is the time. Because this nakshatra has a repetitive pattern, so which means that you may try once, you may approach a person once, they did not approve you, try again, try the third time, don't stop, because this is Jupiter. This will give you an opportunity in your creative business, in your creative field. So this is a beautiful time around that. Like, creative people would see a lot of gains, because understand the logic, it is aspecting the gains. Now, even, around education, guys, this is a beautiful time. Like, if you're planning to, go for an education, this is a beautiful time. And because this is Jupiter, a guru, so I would also say that, whatever, like, education you have, also share it, like, through whatever medium you want, maybe through YouTube, maybe through some social media. So even also share the education. That would also give you a lot of, that would also give you a lot of gains. So, that's mostly about the 5th house, guys. This is also the house for mantra chanting. So in case you are interested in this kind of a space, because it's Jupiter, you would be. So, you would see a lot of growth in this field, in the field of spiritualism or mantra chanting. Now, Jupiter from the 5th, guys, gives an aspect on your 11th house, which is, the Jupiter's own aspect, house, Jupiter's 7th aspect, and Jupiter is in a very comfortable position. It is transiting in its own nakshatra. So, which means, guys, there would be gains you would see happening in the next 1 year. There would be, wish fulfillment, some long-term wish, some long-term desire you've had, now is the time in the next 1 year. You will see it getting fulfilled. All your goals would get achieved. Like your short-term goals, your long-term goals, you would see everything getting achieved now. But guys, this is the time. This is also the house for your network, your social network, your professional network, your connections. Now, this is the time when you should not even miss a single opportunity to interact, to socialize, to, like you should be, like, always finding ways to be in your network, or, just never miss an opportunity, because you would gain from your network. Understand the logic. You would gain from your social network, from your professional network. So this is a beautiful aspect, guys. Now, the only one thing I would like to add here is, because, Jupiter is transiting in the 5th and is giving an aspect on your luck. So yes, Aquarius people, in the next 1 year, you would see you getting very, very lucky. Okay, and Jupiter, basically, it may happen that you may get really complacent. So don't do that. Just keep working. Don't over depend upon luck, because luck would be easy. Like, things would get very, very easy for you. There would be gains happening through luck, because understand, Jupiter has a 5th aspect on your house of luck. So beautiful transit, guys. Just make the best out of it. I've shared almost all the areas around the 5th house. So you take a step in any of these direction, and you would see luck takes you 20 steps ahead. So that's mostly about this particular movement of Jupiter, guys. Now, the second most important thing is, like, who gets this impact? So, Aquarius people passing through with Jupiter times, you're passing through with Jupiter Mahadasha, you're passing through with Jupiter Antardasha. And Jupiter is decently placed in your natal chart. You would see 100% of this impact. Okay. Aquarius people who are not passing through with Jupiter times, okay, they would see a 10% impact. All what I've talked, they would see a 10% impact. Kind of a drop in the ocean, guys. So this is how transits, they manifest in your life. You have to be, like, the primary condition is you have to be in the period of Jupiter in order for you to get the, like, outcomes of the transits of Jupiter, good, bad, both. So, that's mostly what I wanted to talk about this video, guys. So, Aquarius people, you have any questions related to this particular transit, you can write in a comment, and I will, respond, and I will make sure that, I will add some value, which gives you more value around your question. Now, the next thing is, guys, if you like this video, I would request you to like, I would request you to subscribe the channel. And I would also request you to, write a comment, because your comment really matters to me. It is, something, it kind of validates my effort. And guys, anyone wants to connect with me for a reading, I've shared my WhatsApp details, and I've shared my email address. You can connect with me, you can connect with me on that. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for your time, and you have a great day.